Bonjour mes amis, c'est moi Stephanie and welcome to your Workout Wednesday here at Say Yes Pilates and Beyond, where I help you master moving into joyful and expansive connection to your radiant body home. Heart open, moving energy. And today is yet another gentle gyrokinesis somatic flow. It's a bit twisty, it's a bit pretzely, it's a bit stretchy. So let's move. And for today's flow, you will just need a mat and your radiant body. So go ahead and turn on the side of your mat. I'm going to be on a bit of a diagonal here for ease of viewing. So from there, take the hands under the thighs. You can yawn upwards and then exhale round. It's not even halfway. It's where your arms lengthen. So maybe it's a bit beyond. And then as you inhale up, you can allow your hands to press open a bit. Slide down to your ankles and then pull your heart center, your chest through into this bit of an arch, balanced arch there. And then gently close the legs, rounding back. Inhale. And you could shake out those hairs, whatever you have on you. And then narrow and round back. And in. And X. And in. And X. So I'm going to continue with that. I'm going to link last week's gyrokinesis somatic flow. It's quite different. And it's perhaps even a bit gentler. We still, however, I'm encouraging us to really find the effortless effort in this. Really check in with your deep abdominals, your deep core, your hips, your shoulders, and how present can you be? Breath, here's a hint. Breath really helps us sense and feel our body and the flow of the movement within. So enjoy that. Exhale. And in. And if you really enjoy these gyrokinesis-inspired, gyrotonic-inspired flows, why not check out the bundles and rentals that I have? Check out the description. They're on my Gumroad page. And there is a Gyrotonic at-home 6-part series and a Gyrokinesis cardiovascular breathing progression 1 3-part series. So enjoy. And then on this next one, stay seated up there. I'm going to turn to face you to move to the next part of this flow. So go ahead and actually gently close your knees. It starts with the roll back. And then on the way up, move forward a little bit, we gently press one knee open. So you're actually giving a little bit of resistance, meaning I'm not just pushing it open. The thigh is pressing in like we're in water. So there's a little bit of resistance. Then we allow ourselves to lean on that elbow, take a big yawn. Ooh, circle, and then you slide that hand through wherever it wants to go. You can tip off your center a little bit. So there's this side bend, there's this wonderful spiral in the shoulder, and then we unthread the needle, take a big yawn from whence you came, and then gather everything in, rounding back and up. And then this time you press with a little bit of that resistance and then let it go. The weight of the shoulder or the elbow falling down pulls you into that circle. And then, of course, the arm, the fingers lead us into this twisty pretzel. And then yawn back around. Gather and exhale. And in, open. Big yawn around, opening up those side ribs. Really feel the surface with your fingers, with your palm. And then waterfall out of that. And round. Reverse waterfall out of it, rather. And press open, fall on it. Feel the connection of the movement through your body. What is leading? Fingers led us over here. What's leading? The ribs. These ribs pull us back, then the head, then the shoulder allows the arm to circle. Everything gathers around the pelvis, the head. And just find your own way into that. Yes? You don't have to think about it too much. See if you can feel, oh, actually, that was my elbow pulling me back. And up, over. You can feel the weight of that fall. And back. Nice big yawn there. Over. Dragging that arm back out. Ooh. And then excellent. Let's do one more each. Up and over. Really luxurious. Press. And just finish with that roll down, actually. Finding those subterranean levels of the deep core. And then from here, go ahead and just press one leg down. Find that big wrap. And then from here, we're gonna pause. So wherever your shoulder-arm connection will go, oh, little araignée, bonjour, madame. Wherever your arm will go, then we wrap around, yeah? So if it's here, wherever it is, make sure that you are really internally rotated so that the palm is facing out, the back of the hand is pressing wherever it wants to press. Flip myself back around for you. So we did our side arching around, finish that. This is the pretzel-y part of this. And then you lean back and flick, and you just stay connected. There's a bit of a single arm push-up. Shoop. Push. I love this. I feel like it really allows my belly to become soft and squishy by being in this position where we really are compressing the organs to then let them release or let them gurgle a bit more with more freedom after we undo the bind here, sort of yogic style. And flick. And again, wherever that flick wants to go, maybe it's a flick of your foot, reach, press, and reach. And then again, your head is just, it's being very friendly with your knee. Reach. And reach. And 2. And 1. And stay where you are. Stay in that bind. Lengthen your opposite leg wide-ish. Take that same side arm, reach wherever your hand wants to go. And then from here we dive. We make an egg shape with our body. So reaching the crown of the head down. And we're going to do this squeezing breath. So take a big breath in. Fill up. You can even watch your belly expand. And then as you exhale, squeeze it out. Almost like you're saying H-A. And then at the end, laugh, cough. Do it again. Inhale. And notice how it's basically like a vacuum we're creating. The inhale just happens. And then exhale. Squeeze, squeeze, laugh, laugh, laugh. Last time, find that in, that rebound in, and the exhale out. And then excellent, unwind. Take a moment actually just to let both legs hang out wide. Do a little shimmy wiggle with the pelvis, knee drops. And then come back to center, find, a roll down through center. It's almost like creating the neutral point there. And then let's go for the opposite side. Open, reach over. You'll probably feel it. Reach around, and again, you're internally rotating, palm out, back of the hand touching wherever is possible. And then from here, lean back on the elbow, flick, and then push, and flick, push. And it is this fall, flick, fall, catch, fall, flick, fall, step. And kind of whatever breath suits you. My knees keep popping in this. This is great. It's a great release. An unexpected find, unexpected treasure hunt. Two, and one, and press yourself up. Lengthen that opposite leg out, flexing through. Reach that same side arm wherever it wants to go on your body. And then dive forward, curling into a bit of an egg. Reaching the crown of the head down. Take that squeezing breath. Inhale. Watch your belly expand. And then as you exhale, find the edge of it. And then there's more. The inhale occurs. And then exhale it out. Once more, blow up the balloon and then let the air out. And then excellent, unwind out of that. This time, go ahead and once again attach those hands to the thighs, roll back to the elbows. And you might notice, my back of my sacrum feels much more open or much more present. And then we're just gonna finish with a knee glide into a half butterfly. So really glide the foot on the floor, bend the knee open and around, just to release some of that. That was a deep bind, that was a deep flexion in the hips, as well as some external rotations. So just easing in that full range of motion, and especially through the elongation of the leg. And then just reverse that. Easy breath. Letting the ribs sink. I can even let myself sink more. Saying thank you to all your hips. Do your feet as well. Pause. Take a moment to close the eyes and check in any sensations that you feel. Flutter those lids open and let's switch sides. And actually, let's do the opposite of what I just did. Drag the foot in open and lengthen out. And you can really enjoy that glide on the pinky side of the foot, almost on the top of the foot as well. Creating some static electricity here with my pants. That's exciting. And then reverse that. Just find your breath. Sink in the shoulders as best you can, releasing the chest through the back of the spine there, down towards the mat. This is true effortless effort. How can we allow the floor to support us, to release? And then again, just take that moment to feel any sensations, tingling, warmth, presence. And then go ahead and just pick yourself up a little bit and then lay back down. You can roll down through the arms. We'll finish here today. Arms can be up, they can be down by your sides. Give a little shimmy wiggle to your pelvis. Give a little clap applause for you for showing up for you. And actually just take the hands, you can make that little ball of energy, separating the hands a bit. And then take the hands on to the front of your hips. There's that triangle from your hips to your pubic bone. And you're just gonna palpate, give a little love, put that energy back in. That attitude of gratitude into your hips and your belly. And then just settle the hands down. Take a breath in through the nose, suspending at the top. Swallow. And then deep sigh of satisfaction down and out of the mouth. Thank you, friends, so much for joining. Please feel free to stay in this Savasana-like position for as long as it serves you. And I will see you, gros bisous, next time.